Good afternoon and welcome to InspireYourBestLife.com with Dr. Surajit Khanna. And today's theme is stopping negative thoughts. We are on a live workshop. I want to introduce your host, Vali Anderson.
Hi everyone, I'm Vali Anderson and welcome to Season 9's workshop for Inspire Your Best Life with Dr. Surajit Khanna. Dr. Khanna will take you on a journey, helping you plot a path for success to reach your own summit. He is also an attorney, a child safety advocate, a servant to the underserved, as well as the champion of returningyouth.com. I would like to introduce my co-host, Priya Saini, who will be sharing more information at the end of the discussion. This week's theme was focused on stopping negative self-talk. Day 1, Dr. Khanna discussed on recognizing the negativity, while day 2 was about replacing the negative thoughts with something more positive. And then day 3 concentrated on remaining optimistic. Today, we will have an open discussion about the last 3 episodes, and Dr. Khanna will give his perspective at the end. Welcome, Dr. Khanna.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Vali. Good afternoon, Priya. Good afternoon, Gary. I see some new participants here. Good afternoon, Sienna. Good afternoon, Sarinthia. And good afternoon, Sahi. Thank you very much for this wonderful Season 9 workshop. Gary, you want to put the PowerPoint in? Just like how, no, not this one, the first one. Yes. Just like what Vali said, that this week we covered 3 topics already. Recognizing negative thoughts, replacing with healthy and positive ideas, and maintaining an optimistic mindset. So the whole idea of today's workshop, I would like to make it a little different than normal. I would like to have very interactive because, next slide, because what I want to do is, we want to kind of divide this discussion into these 3 steps. Understanding the thought patterns, detaching from negative thoughts, and creating healthy thought patterns. So the first exercise which we all will be going through would be understanding the thought patterns. How should we understand the thought patterns? Well, the next slide, please. This is how I would like to do. And Vali, you can coordinate this if you would like to among everybody. So each of you should concentrate on step 1. That is, make a list of any negative thoughts that go through your mind. So everybody, right now, whatever time it is, wherever you are from, I know Valley is from Montana, so your time would be a little different than East Coast time. Here it is 1:13. Please hit the delete button in your mind. Let everything become blank for a second. Did it? Everybody is blank now? Hit the delete button. Okay, good. Keep the speakers on so that we all can hear each other, be interactive. So the second thing is, try to grab a piece of paper or in your phone, wherever you would like to do. Make a list of any negative thoughts, and list. I don't want you to start writing 10 of them. Pick up 1 negative thought that would come to your mind, and that you all will share eventually when your turn comes. Vali, you can take a lead on this and try to capture everybody's negative thoughts and they could keep it with them. Because the whole idea is to create a situation on that particular negative thought you all had. So I'm going to start pointing each of you. So did you do the negative thoughts yet? Did you write? Everybody kind of know what negative thoughts you just had it? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, well, whoever said yes first will put that person on the spot. So Cynthia, you said yes. So what negative thought did you had right now?
Pleasing other people.
Was that?
I said pleasing other people. Sacrificing your happiness to please other people.
That's a negative thought?
Yes.
Pleasing other people. Okay.
Sacrificing your happiness to please other people.
Sacrificing happiness
To please other people.
Okay, good point. Sienna.
Oh, yes. For me, I would say a negative thought would be, I am not doing enough and I am not making enough progress.
I am not doing enough. What are you not doing enough? Be a little more specific.
I'm not doing enough to make my dreams a reality sooner.
To make my dream reality sooner. Okay. It would be nice somebody could share their screen in a Word document and write down this, and that way everybody can see what's happening. Valley, you're a co-host. Can you do that?
Sure. You said in a Word document?
Or PowerPoint, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay. How about Sahi?
My negative thought is like she or he or they are doing something better than I am. Like just comparing myself.
Comparing myself. Priya.
Yeah, I think for me, it was kind of similar to what Sienna said, that I'm not making enough progress to manifest my dreams. And also, I think I suffer from a little bit of imposter syndrome. So whatever it is that I'm doing or want to do, sometimes I feel like, I'm not doing enough and I'm not good enough. So not giving myself credit.
Not giving yourself enough credit. Okay. Valley, were you able to capture these, share the screen?
Sorry, I was trying to write it really quick. I think I still missed one. But,
I can help you.
okay.
You missed the first one from Sienna.
That's what I was saying.
Pleasing, sacrificing to please others.
Sacrificing for others. Okay.
Sacrificing your happiness to please others.
Sacrificing your happiness to please others. Not doing enough to work towards goals, comparing yourself to others, self-doubt, not giving yourself enough credit. How about Valley? What's your...
So mine also started with, I just didn't feel like I was doing enough in the day to, stay productive and not overstress in the morning with the next day's tasks. But I want to say something else just because that was already talked about. So my next thought would probably be like wondering if I'm like doing enough hands-on activities with my 1-year-old or not, I guess.
Write down.
Okay.
Gary, I think you should really give the thought which you are going through right now. So
Well, do you mind if I give a solution? I have something.
Don't give solution right now. Just give your thought, your negative thought.
Well, I think my negative thoughts are very similar to everybody else's. Trying to do as much as I can and not having the time to do it.
Not having enough time to do it.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to pick one person out of all this so that we can go to this step 2 and come create a story about it. And I'm going to pick up our hair product producer, Sienna, with a loving, smiling face. Can you start thinking or creating a story behind that negative thought?
A story behind that negative thought. I am not doing enough to work towards my goal and not making enough progress. I would say that just with me trying to be in school and trying to pursue a business, sometimes I feel as though I may overwhelm myself with negative thoughts of telling myself that, you know, if I don't make this happen right away and I'm not pushing myself as hard as I possibly can on a day-to-day basis, I will not be successful in my business by the time I graduate college. So it's constantly like me on a time clock telling myself, have to keep going, so that I hit this pivot to, or like this goal before a certain time. And I feel as though I just need to trust the process a little bit more and just believe in myself and like reassure myself that I'm doing everything in my power and I'm working towards my goal every day, whether or not, you know, I feel as though I'm doing enough or not.
Wonderful, wonderful. So you did create a story behind that negative thoughts and you elaborated yourself that, oh my God, this is what, oh, did you see that everything was negative there? The energy was negative, that you are not doing enough. Okay, you are not having enough time. You are not putting the best effort. So everything you said here in last 3 minutes was all negative based on the negative thought you had when I told you to start having a negative thought. Did you see that?
Yes.
Valley, Sahi, and Priya Saranthia, did you notice that how that negative thought, a little negative thought that came as a spark in your brain, and when you started elaborating it in a story, you could write a page on that. Did you see that, how Sienna did it?
Yes.
So each of you can start writing a 1 page or 2 page, even a novel on that negative thought. Isn't that right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So what is happening? When you are having this negative thought, what is happening? You are becoming, or you are marching towards depression. Right? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you are marching towards depression because, oh my God, everything is coming up. Everything. Oh, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. Oh my, no. All these things are coming up. And Gary, few minutes ago, he said that we need to have a solution for this. Well, this is the whole purpose of this workshop. That we come, no, don't scroll down there. Well, we are here to see how we can find a solution here in all these negative thoughts you are having. Okay, so that's that's what, because writing a novel on this negative thought is going to drag you down and will lead you to be a failure in your career or life. So how to get rid of this negative thought? Well, Priya, can you jump in and answer the question how to get rid of the negative thought? What Sienna just said, she gave a 3 minutes talk about all the negativity she's been facing, she's been thinking. So start cutting each of them and see how you can transform them to a solution. Priya.
So I think the fact that, we're able to, like you said, like almost write a whole novel about our negative thoughts just tells us how we're expending too much of our energy on self-doubt versus actually, some positive thoughts that could actually be of benefit to us. And I think, for me, one of the things that helps me a lot is meditation. So, and there's all kinds of meditations, but I think the most important part of it is basically just sitting there and being present with yourself and letting whatever thoughts come into your mind, acknowledge them and then let them go by. Acknowledge them, let them go by. And then
Excellent. Good point you are bringing up, this acknowledgement. So I'm going to toss back to Sienna again. Sienna, you did list all the negativity in that 3 minutes. You created a storybook now, okay? And don't worry, Sahi is a good writer, publisher. She's going to publish a book on that very soon, okay? On all the negativity you told me. Okay? But now, start thinking. You said your goal, your dream. What was your dream?
Your dream
was, yes, your dream was that product you created, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Let's take that an example. Your negative thought was, my God, if I would have more time, I could have done more. If I'd have done this, I could have done this, right? Let's start spinning that in a positive way. The product you created. That is, did you even think that how good that product is? Did you appreciate, did you give a pat on your back? No, you did not. Did you try to see lay out all the days, all the weeks you did to develop those products? Step one, you write down what did you do for developing the product. Step one is that. Then when you go to step two, did you appreciate what you did in that step one? Did anybody come and told you, Sienna, oh my God, this is a wonderful product. This is a nice composition.
Yes.
Okay.
Many people have, yes.
Exactly. So somebody did tell you that. Okay. So did you take into consideration as an appreciation for your milestone that you achieved in that first week? No, you did not. That's why the negative energy came and started dancing on your mind. You don't let the negative dancer to dance on your thought. You got to get rid of it. You got to have the positive vibration coming and take over. Because we will never have enough time in our life. Not having enough time in our life is always a challenge. But that doesn't mean that we will stop.
True.
We got to start appreciating the positive things. So the step 3 in that PowerPoint, which Gary will share again, is taking step 3. Using the new positive thoughts will help you change the habit of negative thinking. That's exactly what we just did. Now I'm going to switch it to our
Dr. Connor.
Yes, Cynthia.
Do you mind if I pour into Sienna really quickly and give her some positive words?
Yes, please.
Yes. I just want to say, Sienna, You are doing the best that you can do. Okay. You are where you need to be right now to get to where you are going. You are doing great. You are a phenomenal woman. You are consistent with your business. You are consistent with school. You are great. And so don't ever feel as though you're not doing enough. You're doing just the amount of work that you need to get done, love. You are a phenomenal woman. I just want to let you know that. And I love what you do. And you just gotta keep going, girl. If you ever feel alone, if you ever feel like you're not doing nothing, look back at all the work you've done. Look back how you built your business from scratch. Look at your foundation, love. You have to look at it and you have to appreciate it, and you just keep pushing forward. You're doing a lot, girl. And you have to see that. You have to appreciate yourself. You have to tell yourself that you are enough and you're doing just enough, and you're gonna keep striving and don't stop.
Thank
Oh
you
my
very
God,
much,
girl,
Cynthia.
you're trying to have me cry.
Thank you very much.
You are a
That's
phenomenal
good.
woman.
That's wonderful. Thank you very much.
Part two. All
Why are we getting echo here? Gary, are you hearing the echo? Gary. Valley, are you hearing the echo?
Yes.
Yeah, I was wondering if it's coming from Sienna's phone.
Yeah, it was. Sienna, if you could, you have to unmute. I guess, Sienna, we're losing you. I apologize. We can't really hear you or see you.
Why don't you mute her?
Okay. I'm going to mute you, but you can unmute yourself later.
Okay, I think she, because of her network, she froze. Anyway, the whole purpose here, what Cynthia did was gave the positive vibration to Sienna. But is that how she's going to transform her negativity to positivity? No. She has to associate with positive people. That's one thing is very important in this practice of transforming your negative thought to positive thought. And also, like in the episodes, what we did was we list all the things we are supposed to do. And then you take a short patting, appreciation, and party. Enjoy that moment which you spend, that milestone you achieved. Especially since all of you are students, you have a lot to do in a week. A negative thought comes. Oh my God, I cannot finish this. Tomorrow I have exam. I didn't finish this. I have a project to do. I cannot finish it. So constant negative thought comes. But you got to overcome that negative thought. Valley, you want to jump in and say how you can overcome some of the negative thoughts?
Sure. So, like Priya kind of said, is we attract what we focus on, and your attitude is a choice. So, if you are just constantly focusing on like your negative self-doubts or just what's not going right, your mindset's going to be wrong and it's just negative, and you probably won't be able to progress further with those thoughts built like holding you back. So, if those come up, you can just start telling yourself all the things you are getting done and be proud of that, or, change your environment, grab a water or something to snack on quick. There's many different things you can do to really alter your mindset within minutes.
Excellent. Excellent. Those are the good tips. Sahi, you want to add something, how you think you can conquer the negative thoughts?
Really what everyone else really said, but instead of comparing myself, just focus on what you have accomplished already as an individual, and everyone else has like a different path in life, and everyone has different situations. So comparing your situation to someone else's is not, they're not equal. So you have to really focus on your individual accomplishments instead of comparing yourself.
Excellent. let's wrap up this. Valley, I want you to take some notes from each of them are going to now tell what are the accomplishments they have done so that we can get rid of all the negative thoughts we listed in the board a few minutes ago. So we'll start with Priya. This week, from Monday through Sunday today, this week, what accomplishments have you done? Can you pick one so that Valley can write it down?
I think
Let's get rid of the negative thoughts. Let's start writing the positive thoughts now.
yeah, one of the things that I've been really consistent on this week that I'm proud of is staying on top of exercise. So I've been doing like yoga every day for an hour and doing some form of cardio every day.
Excellent. Sienna, what have you accomplished this week from Monday through today's Sunday? What have you accomplished this week? Pick up one thing that you have accomplished.
Just making sure to be consistent with my schoolwork and my business every day, pouring hours into each one to work on my craft and my skills.
Did you achieve anything?
Yeah, I feel like I'm always just like moving one step at a time. So I definitely feel like I achieved something, finished my first or my second week of school. So I would say that's an accomplishment.
Finished your second week of school.
Mm-hmm.
Great achievement. Absolutely. Cynthia, what have you achieved from Monday through Sunday this week?
Investing into myself, basically my mental health, my physical health, anything that I need to work on within me. That's an accomplishment within itself, investing into myself.
Pick up one particular thing that you achieved this week.
Learning something new, learning a new trade that I've learned.
Learn something new this week.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes, I learned how to trade.
You learned how to trade?
Yes.
Okay, great. Excellent. Sahi, what did you achieve this week?
Staying consistent with schoolwork, as well as I attended like a seminar with like some environment lawyer, whatever, and I learned a lot from that and just plotting my future.
So you attended a seminar and learned from that seminar. Okay, great. Valley, you are muted.
Mine also has to do with school. Each week, just for one class, we have like 10 to 15 assignments. So at the end of the week, I'm always feeling super accomplished after I get all of the assignments done on top of like 4 essays for my other class that's due weekly.
So okay, that's great. So you achieved your assignments at the end of the week. You finished it. That's your accomplishment. Great. Gary, what was your accomplishment from Monday through Sunday?
I finished that video, which took a lot of work, and I was really happy with that. So that's on the website.
Okay, so he finished a video which he was striving to finish it and had a good quality. Great. Did I miss anybody? No, okay. So you want to list that, Valley? Okay, so, and I'm going to pick up this time Sahi's point. That is, she attended a seminar and learned from it. Sahi, did you appreciate that to yourself? Did you kind of thought about it and say, oh my God, this seminar was great. And I learned so much from this seminar. Now I can achieve this, I can do this. I thank you to somebody who took you to the seminar. Did you start writing or thinking a book on this accomplishment and achievement?
Yeah, I definitely felt really empowered after watching it and being part of it, and took a
Okay,
lot
hold
from
your
it.
thought there. I don't think you did it, because if you would have done it in previous exercise when we said delete all the negative thoughts, bring one negative thoughts, you should not have any negative thoughts. So obviously your achievement, your appreciation of your achievement was not enough to overcome the negativity that came. You still felt, oh my God, I don't have enough. Somebody else is doing better than me. You still started thinking, why, how could you do that when this positive? So that definitely the percentage of your negative thought is more than the positive thoughts. So this is what we all need to work on. And it's quite normal. I'm not pointing out, Sahi, that you are doing something wrong. This is how a human brain works. As we start on Monday and we look, just like our Valley said, that by Sunday, she has to give 15 assignments, 4 essays, all these things. So on Monday morning, she gets all this negative, oh my God, I cannot achieve it. My God, it's so much. Instead, she should be thinking, wow, last week I had the similar assignments. I had more essays. I finished it. I did it. I can do it. No problem. Sure, I can do it. So we have the control of our mind. Make sure of this, guys. We have the control of our own mind. We got to control it. Negative thoughts are going to come always. We got to put a sign. And all these negative thoughts, they know how to read English. So write down a big note so that they can read it. No entry. Okay? No entry for negative thoughts. So negative thoughts, when they see is a big red sign called no entry, they're not going to come. And that's what we need to put it in. That red thing in your brain. And pretty soon Sienna is going to come up with some type of solution, like hair solution she has. She will have the brain solution, and she can put that negative barrier, the no entry sign inside your brain, so that the negative thought doesn't come in. So this is very important. So the whole workshop today, we concentrated on how to transform the negative thought to positive thought and make it healthy, because negative thoughts will drag you down. Negative thoughts will make you unhealthy.
Most definitely.
But
Dr. Khan,
positive thoughts makes you healthy, because it gives you more enthusiasm. It gives you more vitamins. Even if you take all these manual vitamins, it's not going to work unless you fight with your negative thoughts and overcome with positive thoughts. And that's the exercise. That's exactly what we did right now. Yes, Saranthia, you had something to add on?
yes, I wanted to say something. Can I give a solution to Shahid? I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. You said that you compare yourself to other people, as in your progress in life. A solution to that, the best thing you can do is block. If you follow people on social media that you feel as though you're competing with, block them out of your social media. Like, delete them. Do not see what they're doing in their life. Delete everything from them and just focus on you. When you start seeing other people doing better than you, it can make you feel depressed, make you feel like you're not doing enough. So the best thing to do is to eliminate them. Like, stop looking into their life. Just focus on your life. And that's the best solution for if you feel as though you're competing with someone. Because in life, you should never feel as though you're competing with someone. Only person that you're competing with is yourself. And I just want to say that as her solution.
Very good point, Saranthia. And like Saranthia just brought it up, and I would like to wrap this session by saying all of you need to thank yourself, appreciate yourself that you joined today's workshop. How many of us are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are 7 here. What is the population of this country? 386 million. So 386 million times one negative thought. So there are 386 million negative thoughts moving around right now.
Mm-hmm.
But only out of that, 7 people's positive thought took over those negative thoughts, because now you are appreciating, you know the technique how to appreciate yourself, so that you have to have your own confidence, build up your, look at yourself, look at that what you can do. You can do miracles. And that's exactly why we are having this Inspire, which is concentrating on post-incarcerated young adults. Those are coming out of the jail. They should be inspired from this type of program, because they need to think that there is a hope, because they need to build up their hope within themselves. So before I end up, I want to give to Gary. Gary, you are very experienced, and you knew how to deal with all the negative thoughts throughout your life. So give a small solution to all these young people, those who are listening today and participated in workshop.
Thank you, Dr. Khanna. Yeah, I just want to give some advice to the young people here, because as you get older, what happens is you have to understand that the brain is an active organ. It desires action. So if you think of a negative thought and you think it over and over again, what happens is that goes into your body and you start feeling depressed. You may feel a headache or a weight on your shoulders. And what happens is that you start feeling that feeling without even realizing that you thought something. So that's why it's so important what Dr. Khanna said, to suggest that write down your thoughts. The power of stopping a negative thought is knowing when you're thinking it, knowing that you thought it 1,000 times before, knowing that every time that you thought that 1,000 times, you never had a solution, and there's no benefit to thinking it now, and now's the time to stop thinking it. So make sure you don't dwell on negative thoughts, because it'll get to the point that it'll be manifested physically in your body. Thank you, Dr. Khanna.
Absolutely. No, thank you, Gary, for this wonderful advice. And everybody, those who are listening, and all the participants today, I would like, can you, Gary, put the reminder slide on the workshop, so that everybody needs to know that the negativity, the positive, you got to believe on the positives.
Dr. Khanna, do you mind if I add on to it?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Also, to all the young people out there, I just want to say that you have to know that you are enough. Every negative thought, you have to kill it with 3 positive thoughts, because it's so easy to be negative, but it is really hard to be positive. And I just want to say to all the people that are striving to be happy and stay positive, I salute you. And anybody that's dealing with any negative thoughts, I pray for you and pray that you become a happy person and you get all the success that you desire. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Sarinthia, for chipping into that. That's exactly what my last slide talks about, that every negative thoughts can be overcome with positive thoughts, whether it is 3 positive thoughts or 10 positive thoughts, but you know that you have a lot of positive thoughts that can be overcome. So you can overcome all the negative thoughts by just appreciating and acknowledging what you have achieved till date. So thank you again. Thank you for joining this workshop today, and looking forward for the next episode. Thank you, Priya.
Thank you, everyone, for sharing your thoughts on stopping negative self-talk in this week's workshop of Inspire Your Best Life. We hope you were able to take something away from today's session and are a little closer to finding your own personal summit. Stay tuned for Season 10 next week, where we'll discuss the importance of sleep hygiene. Please make sure to visit Dr. Khanna's website, returningyouth.com, to hear more about the most recent initiative that's been launched for post-incarcerated young adults. You can also view all of the past training videos for this series at inspireyourbestlife.com. In addition, please don't hesitate to reach out for any questions, concerns, or comments at contactk.com. Thank you and have an amazing day, and we'll see you next week.